I like how my man's name is Blank. That's a good name.
It's a pretty good name. But now we got the Ed coming up. Ed got a significant amount of buffs in this version, and although a lot of people might still be down on him, I think he can, like we were saying before, he can definitely play his game a lot better than he did before.
Yeah, I agree.
Starting off strong, though. Onewolf trying to shove him into the corner.
Yeah, I know Birdie is one of those characters that a lot of people have complained that he got nerfed a little too hard. But I know Mena is out there already coming up with new tech. He's like, you know what? It doesn't matter to me. I'm the best. I'm gonna prove it, even with a nerfed Birdie.
All right, activates.
Oof. Yeah, that's punishable. Yeah. 18 seconds. Oh, okay, Ed gets in there.
There you go. All right, one more mix up, but he just gets grabbed out of the dash.
And you know, that's one of those issues using a new V-Trigger. He's using V-Trigger too. He thought that he had a setup off dash dash. It clearly wasn't real. Fake news, got blown up. Birdie putting out that can. That can was not nerfed. That can is still very real.
Not.
Nice, crush counter, no combo though.
A little bit too far. Blocking the cross up, but he's gonna shove him towards the corner. Onewolf is doing
and the can kept him safe!
Onewolf doing really well to control Blank right here.
Okay, he finally gets the dash dash that up into the fireball.
Nice check with the crouch jab. Keeping him patient here.
Ooh, the cross up. Full combo, corner pressure now. There it is.
All right, just goes for the EX command grab. Keep it easy, big stun.
No punish.
All right, just activates to keep himself safe. The V reversal to keep him in the corner.
Yeah, I like that. That was smart stuff from Onewolf.
Yeah, and he knows with the healthy life lead, he's probably not going to need the re-trigger. Just goes for it afterwards. Very nice.
And these matches will be 2 out of 3, guys. No 3 out of 5 in Street Fighter. That is a Marvel versus Capcom thing. I'm so glad they got rid of thumbs up. That was the biggest buff.
There was 2 big buffs we got in AE. One of them was the gold trim, and 2 was the thumbs up.
Yeah, no more thumbs up.
Gold trim is sick.
You want to see thumbs up? You need to go play some Marvel. Watch some Marvel. Just they're going back to main screen for some reason.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the gold. It looks so sick. It looks so clean.
You know, it looks like a finished game.
It looks like the game is gold.
Yes, the game is golden.
It does look really good, but on top of that, like even the character select screen, like the
everything
map
is refined.
It looks so nice. It really does. And all the character portraits, this is a little thing. Like I'm a big fan of character select screen, obviously, right? So, like even the character select screen looks so much better because all the picture portraits of the characters are much bigger and they're easier to see. They're not like little squares in a row. That was a big buff in my opinion. All right, switching, keeping the same characters.
Yeah, Onewolf is up 1-0. Nice anti-air. Oof. Again with the crush counter.
Nice confirm. High stun already.
Oof. Oh, wow. Okay, Ed finds his way out of there with the Fierce Punch.
Needed to do something. He's just getting bullied with those bigger normals.
One more touch, and there it is. The crouch medium kick takes it for Onewolf on match point now.
Yeah, Blank having a really tough time dealing with Birdie's big normals. You know, that is something that Birdie has in his tool set, but Blank can't find a way around it. Oh, that was pretty clean.
Nice, goes over the low with that toward roundhouse.
There you go. Better navigation from Blank in this second round.
Yeah, and Blank needs to be careful with those roundhouses. They actually are pretty negative on block, but he's doing a good job of spacing those and making sure that he can't be punished. Ooh! No, sir. No, sir.
Nice anti-air. Here you go. Blank doing well. You check the pace. Onewolf on the back foot. Nice throw. That's going to be close.
Yeah, this round has been a great adjustment by Blank.
Oh, activate into the V-trigger. Going to ground him first. What's the mix-up?
Just gets out of there. No punish!
But he still does have the life lead. But it doesn't matter too much. That Birdie with 2 bars.
Yeah, he needs to look out for those EX command grabs as well as the dolphin dive. Can coming at him. There it is. There's the dolphin dive.
Ooh. Oh, all right. I thought he was going to get meatied by the can.
Anti-air.
Nice.
Coming down. 16 seconds left.
Oh,
Birdie went for the hard read, but no punish on that either.
Yeah. Good patience from Blank. 8 seconds left. Someone's got to do something.
4. Oh!
The jab check to keep himself in it.
He dashed into it first, too. What a brave man.
Onewolf had to do something, and Blank finally found the answer, taking his first round.
Nice jumping. Good timing.
Go, good damage as well. Gonna shove him towards the corner. Immediately V-reversals. Doesn't want to be in there.
Okay. Ooh. Sniffed out that roundhouse again. Like I said, you got to be really careful using it.
I'll take that trade. Gets him
all
off.
day. All day you take that. That is safe. Yep.
Yeah.
Baits out the command grab.
And I like the idea from Blank using that full charge in order to get in.
He can finish him off here. Oh, never mind. He chose not to use a meter, but it worked out in his favor anyways. Blank making the adjustments and tying the match count up 1-1.
Yeah, Onewolf is not actually charging or stuffing the charge jump when it comes in. So what he's doing is actually using it to get in while he's safe. And as long as he's in that close range, he can actually take advantage of not dealing with getting in on Birdie's
on those big normals.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, those don't matter anymore.
I'll rather take that mix-up early on than rather just lose so much health trying to get in.
For sure.
So what Onewolf needs to do is actually just stuff it on the way in. Neutral jump and then punish it when you're coming down, or stuff it on the way in.
But back to character select. Is he going to switch? Yes, he's bringing out the Urien. Are we going to see Ultra 1 or Ultra 2? I'm sure he's going to be V-Trigger 1 or 2.
V-Trigger 2 it is. We've seen a lot of crazy tech coming from that. Man, tire pressure it looks really scary. Yeah.
It does have a hit of armor. It's fantastic as an anti-air. It's safe on block. You can lead into big combos, including his super. Like, Urien does get a lot of tools from it. And it's 2 bars.
Yeah. That is definitely something to know, is that Urien now has a 2-bar V-Trigger.
Look at his zone out Ed right now.
Yeah, although Ed
big punish.
Sit up, shove him towards the corner. Nice. This is where the pressure starts. This is where Urien's still real strong. There it is.
Yeah, the EX tackle.
Oof. Although we think Urien might have gotten nerfed a little bit, he's still really good at keeping you in the corner like that.
For sure. Nice. The air and the bait. Ooh. Yeah, Urien does not get a full crush counter combo without charging that fierce anymore.
Yeah.
But he does. If he does get the full charge, he still gets the traditional crouch fierce into fireball.
Psycho upper to get him off. Blank needs to keep something here.
Overhead into the tyrant. Reset.
I like it.
Okay, here's your chance, Blank.
Oh, just activates in his face. Yeah, you're going to be negative.
Sure he meant to do that.
Nice. Ooh. That just makes that low forward so much deadlier.
Okay, here we
nice.
Go. Here we go. This is what Blank wanted to get going.
Almost has that critical art too.
Oh, he gets tossed out of the upper. I would have to assume. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, he doesn't have V reversal. Yep, he's done. I would have to assume he meant to use EX Psycho Upper, not the regular version there. I think he was trying to bait the throw. That's unfortunate, man. Got to hit 3 buttons instead of 2.
That is unfortunate, but hey. I mean, he's shown us some good Ed stuff towards the end there, especially with the V-Trigger 2, snatching people out. Making the V-Trigger 2 making his low forward a lot scarier because after that confirm, you get a lot bigger damage.
And in AE, he can actually confirm low forward into
upper
the Psycho Upper from max range.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that in Season 2.
Which was like one of the best things you could possibly give him, because when we were thinking about Season 2 Ed, I mean, I was only thinking about him just being like, I just want him to confirm even with meter. But now he got something meterless that he can consistently confirm into. That's great to hear.
All right, guys. So just want to shout out the Match Arena real fast. So paste the link in the chat. There you go. Click that Match Arena link and you sign in with your Twitch TV, Twitter, or Facebook or Google ID. You can click contribute and contribute $1 for free to the prize pool and use the promo code Frosty for that. Also, if you want to donate extra, completely free, click the click campaigns on the right, IoT test campaign, and Soylent for extra $1.10. So effectively, you can donate $2.10 for free. It only takes a second of your time. Also, any of these items purchased do increase the prize pools, and they also donate to the tournament if you don't just want to donate straight up. The pot for this is going to Blaze Blue Central Fiction. So we're trying to raise the $500 pot bonus. Any more than that will go to Under Night In Birth EXE Late. So shout out to you guys for for supporting all the niche anime titles, and I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it tremendously. What I also appreciate is gaming generations coming out and helping us at all these great events. You see them at literally every single event.
Gaming Gen is dope.
And they are always out here helping us, and they make these tournaments a lot easier for the TOs to run. And
Definitely.
They make such great like apparel too.
These big events wouldn't be possible without them.
Basically. So you got to give them a big thanks. Shout outs to them. And shout outs to Arxis. Man, they've sponsored this event, and they've made what has been a tournament that's near and dear to my heart even better. They've been supporting the scene so well in the U.S. I got to give a big thanks to shout-outs to them.
And speaking of shout-outs, man, I'm going to shout out Adark because I really, really want one of those Obsidians. I'm going to keep shilling. Yo, send me one, please. Slide in my DMs. And those bags are beautiful, man. I don't know if you ever got a chance to like hold one or use one, but they're pretty ridiculous, and they're good for more than just your arcade stick. They're just solid backpacks. Oh,
it's definitely my next commentary purchase, because if you're gonna do a lot of traveling, that's gonna be the best thing for it.
It definitely is true. And my next Comic-Con purchase is gonna be to go to C2E2 April 6th to the 8th, Emblem McCormick Center here in Chicago, Illinois. You get to say what's up to your favorite celebrities, get some dope artwork. If you guys have never been to a con before, if you're any type of nerd whatsoever, you got to check one out. They're good times.
Yeah, and one more big shout out to Controller Chaos. Man, they're here at every tournament helping us out and sponsoring all these great events. You can see that they have that super dope Frosty Faustings X controller in the background there. They always make custom controllers for all the events. And if you want to save 10% off that, you can use that code FFX. And go over to controllerchaos.com to go check them out.
And don't forget Windjammers. We have the biggest Windjammers tournament on record here this weekend. They are having their own Windjammers Flying Power League Tour. And if you want to try out Windjammers, you can check it out on PS4 and PS Vita for 50% off up until the 23rd.
Yeah, man, Windjammers is it's one of the easiest games to play.
It's a super fun game.
Yeah, and one of the easier games to play as well is going to be Them Fighting Her. It's a game that is going to come out in February 2018. It's specifically designed to allow people to not worry too much about the complicated things about fighting games and just get in and have some fun there. So
get into the action. And another great game is Brawlhalla. I actually played this game very competitively for probably about a year and a half. I think it's a super good game. If you're coming from Smash, you'll be able to pick it up easily. If you've never played Smash before, you'll be able to learn from the ground up very, very easily. There's a subreddit that's extremely active, and they do update the game weekly, and the online play is fantastic.
And I got to give a huge shout out to Windy Gaming, man. Having that Third Strike tournament happen on a Super Gun is one of the best things you can see, right? All those old school heads, they want to play on arcade perfect. And Windy Gaming helped us out with that, and they made a great Third Strike tournament happen last.
Oh, so it looks like Callisto, one of the main streamers at the event, is playing over here. Wait, who's running the feed? Oh, she's running the feed. Of course.
I was like, who's running the stream over there?
D's holding it down. Don't worry about it.
D is holding it down.
I actually don't know who's his opponent. I couldn't find. I couldn't find it in the Smash GG when I typed in Callisto's name. And he's obviously unless there's still pools. Let me see.
So, I've been lucky enough to stream with Callisto a couple of times, and every time before we start, I'm like, yo, what do you think about Sakura? He's been laying it down with the Sakura type. He thinks that, although the character doesn't play like Street Fighter 4, obviously, doesn't do the big damage that we know Sakura to do, still thinks that maybe there's some stuff in there for the more solid type and people who like to play around the counter hit game. Having a really strong stand medium punch that puts heavy block stun in there is definitely something good for her.
Yeah, he's very much excited for this character.
Yeah, and rightly so. I think she looks great, honestly. And whether we'll see if how strong she is, I think people still need a lot to figure out. I think that the one cool thing is apparent is that both of her V-triggers seem extremely useful.
Yeah.
And can be a little bit decided on how you actually play rather than some matchups, which is pretty cool, honestly.
And Balrog, one of those characters that most Balrog players feel he got nerfed into the ground. They're not too happy about it. I know Brian F. is super upset about it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, although I agree with some of his gripes, I do think that the character can still play this game fairly well. Yeah, you're gonna. And that's the new V skill that that Sakura has. It's akin to a demon flip, and she has some follow-ups out of it.
Isn't that stand medium punch? Balrog going in.
Nice air to air, good confirm into the Shoken.
Yeah, this is a nice little chunk of damage.
Activating, all right. Ooh! Oh, it doesn't confirm. And he's sitting on that V-trigger.
Yeah, that was actually one of Balrog's nerfs. He doesn't have as much time to confirm from a stand roundhouse crush counter into a big combo. There are certain characters where you can still get the big damage from a walk forward crouch heavy punch into launch, but it's not universal anymore.
Yeah, the more consistent option now is actually go for the crouch medium punch. It's a lot safer and a little bit faster, so it's a little bit more consistent. Ooh, big duff. There you go. Doing well to shove Callisto in the corner, but he fights out.
That dash animation. Walks forward, throws again. Jump in, no good.
That anti-air is still as strong as ever. Oh, they trade in the air.
And again with the throws. Ooh. Nice combo. That's going to be curtains, though.
Ooh,
oh, the crush counter didn't even combo. Wow, just wakes up with the EX Shoryu.
I can't believe he bet it all.
I can't believe that Saintwall dropped that combo. That was easy peasy. It was donezo.
I think he canceled it just a little bit too early.
It cost him the game.
It did, definitely. I mean, it's only the second round, though.
Yeah,
He's got one
more. He can still turn it around, but man, that's heartbreaking.
Oh, it doesn't confirm in the Shoken.
Oh, no, drops the combo.
Oh, minimal
But
punish.
No punish. What's going on here, guys?
Shoving her towards the corner. Nice. 1-2.
The stand roundhouse to take it. Extra meaty. I wonder if Callisto tried to uppercut there and just missed the input, but he just ate that.
Yeah, kind of rough. I think that maybe the big normals of Balrog might be a little bit rough for Sakura. She might have to play a little bit more lamer than Callisto would like.
Yeah, I wish I had a good answer for Callisto, but Sakura's too new. I don't have any advice, man.
Yeah.
And again, dropping the combo.
That doesn't help. Nice. I think that's going to be a good answer, though. That stand roundhouse has some great range. Ooh. Nice anti-air. That's still good as ever.
Yeah, it's not 4 frames anymore, but it still works just the same. There it is again. Yeah, I think that's what Callisto needs to do right now, to just play a little more solid. Let Saintwall hang himself. He's been jumping in.
Oh, wake up with the EXVP. Get him off me. Man, that stand medium punch is so good.
It just goes low.
Yeah, although the stand medium punch has short range, it has a crazy amount of blocks done. Basically, if you get that dash up and you put that elbow in their face, you're going to get a mix-up.
Throwing out the Hados. No, sir, you're not tapping through that. Nice zoning. This is the pickup. I'm not even sure if that's possible. I hope for Callisto's sake it is. But I can't guarantee anything right now. Like I said, I haven't seen much Sakura.
Nice block in the overhead. Nice. Keeping it simple there. Nice. Good
the pressure on.
confirm.
Oh, but Balrog mashing out that crouch medium. Some things never change.
Callisto's now is sitting on critical art and has done well to get rid of all of Saintwall's meter as well. So he's sitting really pretty here.
Whoa.
Oh, Wolf's the read.
Whoa. Okay, then. Yeah, that was a little bit desperate from Callisto. He didn't have to do that.
No, not at all. Gets the overhead. Oh,
that
crush
should do
counter.
it.
Yep. And the confirm into V-Trigger 1 is going to make that easy peasy. Callisto's going to take the second game.
Sakura wins.
I'm also surprised that he just spent the critical art in general, because a lot of the things that we've been seeing out of Sakura is actually how strong her 2-bar damage is. She gets in the corner and she gets to do some like EX Hadokens into EX DPs. That does quite a bit of damage. It's sort of like Karen, where like sometimes you see the super, but a lot of the times that 2-bar damage is something to work
players
toward.
end up using the meter.
That is safe. Something that's really strong in her toolkit actually, and blows up lows really well.
Ooh. Boxy overhead, no punish though. Could have canceled that light kick into Shoryu.
Elbows. Saintwall's use of target combo is actually really interesting, considering he sometimes does it without even popping V-Trigger.
Yeah, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on block, it's negative now.
It's -7 or something. So, I mean, it's definitely
There's
punishable.
the punish. She got the counter hit, though, so that wasn't a true punish. Saintwall definitely hit another button.
That was a bit close.
Yeah, a bit close indeed. Callisto is definitely taking these to the wire, but he is on set point.
Ooh.
Oh, trades.
That roundhouse.
Nice, gets the throw. Saintwall being shoved in the corner. Nice dash under.
No combo. Just throwing out these roundhouses is Callisto. And it's funny is the other night he was complaining about how much recovery it has, yet he seems to be using it quite a bit.
But it's safe on block at that range. So as long as you're hitting it, there's no problems there. Ooh, good confirm.
Nice confirm, and a big damage stun almost there as well. Callisto sitting on game point, match point as well. Balrog trying to fight his way out of the corner and eats a fireball for his troubles. Callisto takes it 2-1 with his brand new Sakura.
Yeah, good adjustments from him too. You see that he was just kind of running into buttons and letting Saintwall do whatever he wanted, and just backed it up, played some patience, and then just waited for his moments consistently, and that's how he was getting his openings. Look at the man playing his game.
He's brand back to go back to his stream.
That is a professional.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though we're all here like working behind the curtain, we're still fighting gamers
Still
at
play
heart.
these games.
We still want to play.
Yeah,
Man, good luck. Good
I don't
luck.
get a break today, man. Commentating, Marvel, commentating. No breaks for me. I'm okay with it. I like it.
It's a labor of love, right?
It is. It is.
It really is. Thank you guys for tuning in to Frosty Faustings. Really appreciate your patience with us. I mean, I know we've only been through 2 games, but I mean, it's been pretty exciting so far. We've seen a lot of new things. AE's been
some V-Trigger 2 action.
Yeah. AE has been pretty cool so far, and I'm always excited for new games because I like to learn about games and learn new tech. For sure, it's definitely what we've been seeing. So it's been pretty good so far.
Yeah, cannot complain about the action.
Yeah.
So we should have 2 more players coming up right now. We won't keep you guys waiting for too long. I know you guys want to see some more new stuff as well. We just got treated by some Sakura. We did see the Ed V-Trigger 2 earlier, Urien V-Trigger 2, so we're definitely seeing the new stuff right away. Players aren't being timid about using the new tech.
Yeah, which is nice to see. I think I was really afraid that we were going to go into the singles tournament and we were going to see a lot of V-Trigger 1s and a lot of people just doing the same old stuff, but it definitely looks like people are trying stuff out and learning their new tech, so that's good to see.
I mean, what better way than to do it directly in tournament?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is only the 4th or 5th day we've had the game.
The game came out on what, Tuesday?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, about day 5. People have had some time.
I think it's just crazy in like the age of social media. I feel like we learn so much quicker than we do before. So it's like 5 days is like a month back in the day, right? Like you look online, you hit that hashtag up, and you're like, all right, well, let's look at all the things my character's tech does. Wow, that shit's crazy. I'm going to go in training mode and figure it out.
Another thing is, man, everybody stepped up so much that you have to learn fast.
Oh,
if you want to remain competitive, you can't stay behind.
Yeah, that catch-up game is brutal. I mean, you see people like even players like Punk, who's getting better consistently, even though he was the best in the world at, like for most of the year.
Yeah.
He was getting consistently better tournament after tournament, even trying out new characters to give himself like a different edge.
And then Tokido took his soul.
Man, and then Tokido. I mean, talk about a guy who was getting better and better. That dude looked good at EVO. And then he looked amazing at Capcom Cup, and then he still lost to Menat.
Yeah, Tokido's ridiculous. He's been one of the best fighting game players for the past, I don't know, 15 years, so.
I mean, it really is, it speaks to a mindset that these players have, right? It's not about necessarily like always winning and losing. It's about getting better, and the rest will follow, right? You just need to improve as a player. You look at Tokido, he's improved so much as a player, he's actually improving as a person. He like considers
in the gym, he's going hard.
Because he thinks that he considers himself like, well, I got to be at top physical form in order to perform the best I can.
Yep.
I got to be at the gym. I got to make sure I'm healthy. I got to make sure I sleep a lot. You consider that you got to be at such a high level that you even take consideration like everything else outside of the fighting game.
Yep.
That's not you when you take it seriously.
That's how you know it's your job.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Art's busy running out there trying to find out who these players are.
We do got some light, though.
Yeah, we finally got some lighting.
Yeah, they know it, too. But it's been a pretty good tournament so far, I think. How are you feeling about Friday? Friday was
busy.
Yeah, Friday was busy. But
I haven't had much time to just sit back and enjoy myself, man. I don't get that time nowadays in tournaments. I'm very, very busy, so.
Yeah, I always like it. Ever since like started going behind the curtain a little bit more often, it's kind of disappointing to say like I don't get to hear my friends commentate anymore. I don't get to watch all the other pools anymore. You know, I got to go back after every tournament and like I got to rewatch all this stuff. It sucks.
Work.
But it's also, like I said, like these are the things like I'd happily give up these little things to be able to do this.
Yeah, no, I love commentary.
Yeah.
As long as people are willing to have me, I'll be here.
100% agree with you.
So I know the player on the right, the player one side player is Travanta. He's from Minneapolis. He goes by the name Super Nintendo. I don't know who his opponent is though.
He says Super Nintendo?
Super Nintendo. He spells it super weird. I'm not sure how the spelling of it is. And his opponent, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I got it. Super Nintendo.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
it's
in
in
there.
there.
On first glance, we see that he's going with the V-Trigger 2 Karen, actually, which is interesting.
Yeah, he was using that last night in the team tournament, and he actually caught some really sick parries. So it was interesting to watch.
I'm going to be pretty pumped for that, honestly, because I think like hard callouts like that, especially with Karen's V-Trigger 1 is so strong still that to choose V-Trigger 2 means that I think you have a lot of confidence in your play. V-Trigger 1 is safe, V-Trigger 1 is consistent, V-Trigger 1 will get you damage, but V-Trigger 2 means I know I can play that game even without it, so
I know that you know that I know that you know that I know.
Yeah, so
I'm going to hit this button and I'm going to parry you.
But we're going to also get the Urien again, going for maybe V-Trigger 1? Be interesting to see because a lot of Tyrant Pressure's like strength is actually in anti-airing and being able to put a lot of pressure on, and that might be a little bit hard versus Karen, who has great defensive options even without the EX or Senha, just solid buttons in general, and as well as being able to contest Urien in the neutral game.
Yo, this Karen outfit is dope. Got the henna tattoos going. She came with it. Styling on him. Yo, I want to know where Urien went to have that suit made. Like, what tailor was like, listen, this suit is going to be so skin tight, your muscles are going to bulge through it.
It was the only way you can make that suit. At some point, you have too many muscles. It's just like, I got to work around this.
I want to meet his tailor. It's ridiculous.
This tailor's fantastic. You imagine you imagine being that buff and going to a tailor and being like, all right, I need a suit for you. That tailor's going to look at you like you're a crazy person. Why aren't you just wearing sweats everywhere?
If I saw Urien, I'd be like, yeah, that's definitely a crazy person. No question. He never stops making that face. That is not a sane human being.
He's a serious man.
Yeah, definitely.
He's wearing a suit for a reason. He's coming here for business.
Round 1.
All right, here we go.
Fight.
Super Nintendo versus Spills. Spills jumping in right away, overhead blocked.
Yeah, two of the things to note in this matchup is both stand medium punch and forward medium, stand medium kick and forward medium punch got nerfed for respective characters.
Oop. Oop. Oh my god, another one.
He's built so much feature. He has feed trigger with like 20% health loss.
That's ridiculous. Big punish.
Ooh, confirm. I kind of wish he spent it because he had it so early on.
Yeah, I would say I would be wanting to convert into it right away.
Oh, another kick.
There it is.
Nice.
Ooh, the parry.
No, sir.
It is not your turn. It will always be my turn. Don't hit those buttons.
And that's so scary because Orochi's -2. And if she's in V-Trigger 2, she's basically just going to get free pressure because you're too afraid of the parry.
Yep. That's exactly how Travanta's used it.
Ooh, nice whip punish. Backing up a little bit.
Yeah, back to neutral.
There you go, trying to go in there. I like the slower pace that Spills has put this on.
Yeah, definitely. He's not rushing in. Use that headbutt to get in there, and Travanta randomly got hit. Super Nintendo.
Yeah, you can see that Super Nintendo is really like sort of aggressive play style with Karen. Wow, that Orochi from downtown. Nice. Checks him out of the Rasenha.
And stun is building up. One more touch should do it.
Ooh, ground him.
Wow, puts it all on the line.
He had
big
to.
punish. Oh, drops the combo. Okay.
A little bit too late for the Orochi and just gets checked out of his pressure.
Yeah.
Spill's going to take the first game. Good adjustment from him in mid-game.
Yeah, I agree. He just kind of played slower pace. Didn't fall for the silly parry traps.
Yeah, in fact, it made it really difficult for him to even set those sort of stuff up.
Oh, tackle right away.
Shoulder for shoulder. Yeah, Subaru's got to find an answer here.
That's not going to be it.
Yeah, he's going to that Rasenha consistently, and it has not worked out once. Orochi from downtown.
Oop, nice. Don't hit buttons. You got parries, well, I got headbutts.
Spills is feeling the aggressive nature of Super Nintendo. Nice.
Nice anti-air tackle. Not going to quite do it. Any touch will do it now, though. And there it is. I wonder if he could have parried that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if he was done recovering from that activation. Got the samurai hat on. Ooh. There it goes away right away. And again, that's not working out.
Yeah, man. I haven't seen the Rasenha work out once.
Urien dashing in, using that same medium punch. Hey,
Rasenha
got blocked that time, but I don't know why he keeps throwing that out. Not a good look. Just a look of desperation, really.
Yeah, if he just wants to get in on like by any means, the going in with Orochi is a lot better because at least you're only -2.
Spills just backing up. No need to go in.
Nice, confirms.
And there's the headbutt.
He did it anyway, even on hit. Spills is definitely feeling the pace of the game. Nice.
Here we go. That's the way you get something started. Doesn't matter. Dash up, crouch light kick. Takes it for Spills.
Good to see that the consistent Urien play is still there, which means that
for sure
you can still play that regular style you want to play normally, and then maybe we just have to learn how to do the mix-up game as we're going along.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit different. He's not as active on his forward medium punch anymore. So you're going to see a little bit difference in resets and meaty setups, but Urien players will figure it out.
I think so too, yeah, definitely. I think the character is still great, honestly. Seen a lot of good play from Uriens, I think, this weekend, which is nice because that was one of the characters I think I had a big question mark coming into AE. But Feature 2 ended up looking pretty good, and I think that most of his tools are still intact. So,
yeah, for sure. Still a very strong character.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be cool to see when we get some of the Uriens over from Japan coming in. Let's see what they think
yeah,
about
man,
it.
Dogura came here last year. I'm kind of disappointed he didn't come back.
Yeah, I think
He
a
won
lot of
Guilty
those
Gear.
dudes are gearing up for Evo Japan, honestly.
Yeah, that's probably very true. Why fly out to Frosty when you have a hometown Evo?
Which is why I'm like super amazed that we had Teresa come in for Guilty Gear.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he came all the way in from Japan to play in this Guilty Gear tournament, and it's like he's gonna go back and then play in Evo Japan.
Well, I know that in Japan you can't put in money to a prize pot.
Right.
It's considered gambling. So sponsors have to give money to events if there's going to be a prize pot. And maybe the prize pot for Guilty Gear wasn't as big as it was here. So, yeah, I'm not too sure. Either way, glad to have him.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, like, one of, like, the Jam gods over a decade, to say the least. I mean, this dude's been playing Jam forever. And as soon as he got his character, it's looked great.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw him do so well at Evo. We've seen him just tear it up as soon as the character came out. Even
he won
in
the
Rev
team
1.
tournament last night.
Yeah, I mean, he's just an extremely strong player and guy I've been watching for quite some time. So it's great to see him out here at the tournament. I think it just also shows how big this tournament's gotten in general, that people from Japan are flying out.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely shows growth. We got Eric C coming up against GGA Shady.
Sweet.
Eric C has a ridiculous FANG.
That's good to see because I think the V-Trigger 2 is pretty scary, although opting for the V-Trigger 1 on the FANG.
Yeah, he's sticking with what he knows. V-Trigger 1 did get buffed, though.
Yes, it did.
Poison actually becomes a true fireball now. So he has a little bit more of a forward push. His normal projectiles get buffed as well. So, I mean, FANG is definitely a stronger character in AE than he was in Season 2.
And actually, surprisingly enough, Shady is also opting for the V-Trigger 1.
You know, I have to imagine that has to do with being able to pop it and just go in.
That's true, and being able to set up a mix-up on FANG so you could like stop the poison bleeding.
Exactly.
But I also think that maybe the EX dash is something that will help FANG get out of the chair mix-ups.
Possibly, yeah, that could be true as well.
There you go.
Eric C putting on his FANG pressure. Gonna be a big punish here.
Nice.
The biggest FANG can get at least.
Great play from Eric C here. Woo! See you later.
Nice anti.
Yeah, and this is so. I mean, just the switching between the zoning and the pressure was immaculate there.
Yeah, Eric is definitely in contention for one of the best FANGs out there, period.
Yeah, you can see as soon as he knows his turn's up, he backs up and waits for the mix-up. Nice. There you go, checks him after Nadeshko. Man, the pressure has been
in the
so
corner.
good.
Ridiculous. And then he just mashes a bunch of buttons. Puts the hat on her. Here's your prize. Play stupid games with stupid prizes. That's what you get, Mika. Don't try to come at me.
Man, that was a clinic on keeping people out. That was crazy. I mean, like, I'm just super impressed with people being able to seamlessly switch between pressure and zoning like that. It's a really hard skill to be able to switch your mindset like that immediately.
And to know when to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no science to it. It's all a feeling. That's part of the beauty of fighting games.
Yeah, it just means this dude has played a lot and he knows his character.
Yeah, V reversal's out of there. Doesn't want to deal with the charged up roundhouse pressure. Gets thrown anyways. And another one.
Ooh, Brimstone. Out from the Lady Mika. Full charge drop kick.
Ooh! And in true Mika fashion, she's just tossing FANG all around. Regular throws, command throws, doesn't matter.
Like you were saying, that's a real fireball now.
Didn't matter to Mika.
No, it did not. The Lady Mika finishing it off. Nice.
And that naval splash.
Ooh. There you go.
Shady is just being disrespectful right now.
Yeah, he's just going in. He knows
jumping in. He's using the EX speech.
He knows as soon as he gets the hit, it's going to be his game.
Oop,
nice.
Okay, here we go.
What a confirm. Almost at that stun, though. Trying to go for the stunner.
I like the use of the V reversal there to not eat the stun.
Ooh. Nice.
One more touch. Gets through.
Goes for the stunner one more time.
Oh, the dash up command grab, yo, it's gonna do it too.
Oh, he bet it all.
Shady taking game 2, tying it up with YChrisG 1-1.
Man, and it felt like after the first game, YChrisG had all the control. Shady just went in and just like, you know what the problem was? I'm too soft.
Yeah, he's like, I'm respecting you way too much right now. Let me remind you that my character has been top tier at one point. Your character has never been close. Take notes. All right, here we go. YChrisG putting on that pressure, anti-airing. Now he's back to playing his normal pace game. Picking the right time. And I feel like Shady's just waiting to get that meter.
There it is. Oh! Nadeshka, why? Oh, big drop kick. Back to the corner. Tried to combo into it, but it's a little bit too far
from the corner there. Man, remember what she could do at mid-screen? That was some fair stuff. Oh, okay. Nice whip punish from YChrisG.
Ooh. Big kicks. Well, what a check on the pressure as well. That was risky from Eric, but he definitely is finding the right moments to do it.
Yeah, he's looking like the game 1 form now.
Nice. Ooh, reaching.
Yeah, using those buttons.
Oh, what a bait!
Get busted.
Done.
Get busted. You thought you were going to clap me up. No, thank you, ma'am. And yeah, now Eric can just kind of sit back and zone out. Man, these games have just been domination to domination to domination on both sides. I feel like this is what we should expect out of AE.
Right? Yeah,
just players just going nuts on each other.
Either people get, you know, the big hit, or people just get zoned out, or, you know, that's it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that was impressive from YChrisG to adjust. I mean, both players adjusted rapidly.
Yeah, definitely. And what was crazy as well is that both of them, when they made the adjustments, they knew exactly what they needed to do, right?
True.
And it's like, I think like the only fault you can say from both of them is that like they didn't adjust mid-game.
Right.
And that's one of those really hard skills, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it was like the fact that YChrisG won the first game meant he didn't have to adjust until he lost, and that means that, you know, he was able to take that third game.
Right.
One of the hardest things to do as a fighting game player, in my opinion, is to make adjustments when you're winning, because you feel like everything's working out for you, right? I took the W, I won, and you know, I'm the one who's giving or saying all the questions. You have to find the answers. But the thing is that, like, unless you got a double perfect, you probably have to find something to work on still.
Right, yeah. These players are just getting rid of all the extra Bluetooth devices. They don't want any accidental pauses. Totally understandable.
Yeah, as professional tournament goers, that's something you should probably do.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah. And the thing is that if everybody does it, it's maximum 2 paths to desync, instead of like 15 or 20 if one person does it like 10 games in, right? So it will never take too long if you do it that way.
They're trying to figure out the user situation here.
I wish I could help them.
Good luck, friends. Godspeed. Oh, they're trying to play Marvel. That's the issue. This round we play Marvel.
Yeah. Best of 3. We're going to do Street Fighter, Marvel, and then Windjammers. I do like that everybody's going back to the button config and making sure that everything's set. I feel like we're just getting better at making this like just a smoother process.
Streamlined process, exactly.
Desync the controllers.
And we need to. As the tournaments get bigger, players need to be ready to do these type of things.
Yeah, you desync the controllers, check your buttons, pick your character, let's go. Oh, some Alex? You can't do this to me, man. I got to see some, oh, come on. Oh
Yeah,
no,
you
but we get
thought.
to see some Laura? Alright, I'm pumped.
You're pumped for Laura? I hate Laura.
I love Laura.
Delete Laura from the game.
Never.
You know what I was hoping to
This game's
see?
awesome.
When they put out the patch notes, you know what I was hoping to see? Laura deleted from game.
Nah, man.
That's what I wanted to see.
You know what I got to see? Laura got more bullshit. That's what I like to see. I don't play Laura because, you know, people talk about a stand medium kick nerf. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't play Laura to play neutral. I play Laura to make people feel bad.
Well,
And she got better tools to make people feel bad.
it's not too hard. It's not too
great.
hard to do.
Round 1.
All right, but we also got to see the Menat. Menat's actually one of my favorite characters in the
This
game
is
as well.
Button check. They just checked their. You just
Oh,
checked your
come
buttons.
on.
We were just talking about how you
right.
guys did a great job of fixing this problem, and now here you are, adding to the problem.
Unbelievable.
What a bunch of jerks.
But yeah, Menat is easily one of my favorite characters in this game.
She
because
is beautifully animated.
unbelievably animated. And on top of that, she is just so unique as a character. It feels like that it is all up to the ingenuity of the player and the knowledge of the game that excels in the Menat player themselves, right? Like, you don't scrub games out with Menat. You have to be a great player in order to take games, or at least better than your opponent.
Wow, I just realized that her V-Trigger 1 is called Wisdom of Thoughts.
Come on, my dude, this joke we made like 3 months
I didn't
ago.
even realize, man. I had no idea. I don't pay attention in move names, man.
There you go. Goes for the dash up afterwards. Nice. Ooh. And Batman, knowing that he can just go in on Menat. Menat has pretty poor defensive options, and that's why he pops the V-Trigger 1.
Ooh, the instant air overhead.
Nice.
And we're not putting in work all of a sudden. Didn't look too hot at first.
And almost got that
stunned.
stun.
Wow.
The wake up EX elbow.
420 YOLO Batman put it all on the line. What a name. 420 Batman.
420 Batman with the green Laura on top of that. This dude knows exactly what he wants from Street Fighter. Nice. That is -2 on dash up. You got to check that. There you go. That's what I want to see. The jump back jab. What a great anti-air. Just gets gripped on the orbs back in.
Okay, nice jump away. Ooh!
Man, and now that V-Trigger, that V-Reversal is so costly for Laura. She's a 3-bar
Yeah, it's
character.
3 bars instead of 2.
That means she'll probably get that V-Trigger super late. Ooh, doesn't combo into the soul throw. Nice.
Wow, again, this YOLO 420 throwing it out there.
Yeah, I think he was expecting the orb to come back in, so he just wanted to armor through it. Oh, confirms into the critical orb? Yeah, one of the great things about Menat is that she doesn't need too much meter for her regular game. And she
gets so excited when she lands her super, too. I really did it, yeah! Senpai noticed me.
Oh, no meter more, but he still has the V-Trigger, gets thrown, and Rath takes his
stuff.
first round. Yeah, one of the great things about Menat critical art is extremely strong. It's ranged, it's 4 frames, does good amounts of damage, and she doesn't need too much meter for her regular game.
She just slid right in there, too, for the meaty setup.
Nice.
Menat is prepared. Yo, Rath is not playing around. Oh, my goodness!
The big stun. And that was with no combos, by the way. That was all just neutral. Pops the V-Trigger, needs to get him off. Swings into the electric. Oh, no!
Stays in front. Oh, he got blown up by that. Jump back jab.
Tried to go for the overhead.
V-Trigger almost up for Laura. They're not sitting on full bars right now. That's going to do it.
Yeah.
Rath not giving 420 Batman a chance to come back. He's like, you are not going to blaze up on me, dog.
Yeah, and there was a smart adjustment there from Rath. He realized that the V-Trigger had the potential to make a comeback on him. With Menat having poor defensive options, if Laura got one command grab, that could be the end of it. So what he did is he popped V-Trigger, and he made sure that he had to deal with the orbs as well as dealing with the V-Trigger from and the mix-ups that Menat has in order to make it really difficult for him to get in, as well as keeping the pressure and waiting the timeout on Laura's V-Trigger.
Yo, I gotta ask a serious question right now. Bro. Do you think Bruce Wayne smokes the drugs on his free throw? Or is he Batman and he's always prepared? Batman always has to be prepared, right?
I don't know, man.
Or does Bruce Wayne partake in 420 YOLO Blaze It?
Rich people Rich people do what they want.
Are you saying that he does cocaine? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that.
I mean, you said rich people and drugs. I just always assume cocaine.
Definitely didn't say drugs.
All right,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Batman does coke confirmed.
All right. Going back to the V-Trigger 1 for the both of them. 420 Batman.
What a name. This is my favorite name of this tournament so far.
420 Batman. I think he played pretty well, but he was a little bit overzealous, and Rath was making the right adjustments on how he was unsafely going in and basically checking Laura at every avenue in. Good throw. Meaty stand, fierce. There you go.
Jab, jab, out of the pressure.
Yeah, it seems like 420 Batman's best way to get in. He feels like is to do a normal and then dash in, but that is negative almost every time. So Rath has been checking him really well.
Yeah, exactly. He's using those jabs, not letting him get started. Using that buff to the orb, that is the new explosion buff.
Yeah, so Soul Spark is a move that she gets to do outside of holding orb. It's a great move now, and it extends some of her combos as well. Nice,
Okay,
goes straight into the command grab.
Great block on the mix-up, and again, jump back light kick.
Yeah, oh, goes into the reset.
Little bit of V-trigger left for Laura.
Oh!
The check into V-trigger. Wow, Rath really knows these setups.
Yeah, and that's her only 3-frame normal, so that was a straight up like call out right there. Nice check on the dash once again. Rath is consistent on those.
Great
anti-air. Nice.
Yeah, Rath is just playing this extremely solid Menat game. Using normals properly, the anti-airs have been incredible. I'm very impressed.
Oh, what a sweep.
Bring the orb back. No, it went for the Soul Spark.
There you go. You can see Rath is making the right adjustments, knowing that even on hit, stand, medium, kick, dash is not safe.
Jab, jab, check again. He just knows. Just about done here. 420 Batman is going to have to really pull something out of his ass.
There you go. That's the start. He just needs to get ahead. Oh, but the problem is that the orb's behind him.
Okay, here we go. Overhead.
Ooh.
And is that dizzy? No, not quite. One more touch needed. And there it is, the overhead. As soon as I said that, it's like 420 YOLO Blaze It. Batman was like, all right, we're in there. I'm going to show you what I'm going to pull out of my butt.
And the best part is he only spent 1 bar, so he's going to go into this next game with 2 bars. It's going to give him a lot better of a chance to take this game.
Oh, sick comeback.
We can see now he's playing a little bit more patient.
Okay.
Jumps at the right time.
Okay, wait a minute here. That's 420 Batman sobered up.
Oh, nice. Menat's going to almost have V-Trigger with like 70% health left. That's a great scenario to be in.
Especially when he's playing so dominant right now.
Yeah.
But don't sleep on 420 Batman. He has shown that he has comeback potential. And here we go. He's just popping it now. Going in. Fireball. Canceled out.
Into the overhead that spends all the V-Trigger meter.
Yeah, that's gone. That's it. Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
Some good stuff to Rath. Taking it 2-0 over 420 Batman. Like I said, his Menat was super impressive.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I think that there were some things that 420 Batman was making a little bit more difficult on himself. I think some things along the lines of using the electric dash in mid-screen without having any pressure on him meant that he was spending 50% of his V-Trigger meter and not actually, getting any pressure or anything like that, which is disappointing considering that the one buff that you can consider from having a 3-bar V-Trigger is that now Laura is in Spark Show, which is her V-Trigger 1, for 31 seconds. She's in that comeback mode for 31 seconds, so if you spend it, you're essentially spending half of your comeback potential.
Yeah, exactly.
And she can do that cancel out of electric into overhead or electric into dash. So when you're doing that, it's something that you're doing like, I am doing this for a specific setup. I am putting this much into it in order to get it. And to be honest, he didn't get much out of that.
Sure. So it looks like we have Christopher G coming up. Mr. Gonzalez. A staple here in the fighting game community. Dominant in almost every game that he plays. Has the ability to, you know, I mean, he's just a talented fighting game player. There's just players like him and Sonic Fox and Justin Wong out there that are just amazing at every game they touch.
Yeah. And it really comes down to when you think about all three of those players in general, what the thing is you realize is that they have a mindset unlike everybody else, right? They don't think about the game per game. They think about fighting games as a whole, and they think about your opponent, and they think about the tools, and it's one of those things where it's like, if it's one of those benefits you get from actually playing so many different games, is that you learn to normalize your opponent and learn that, you know, even though we're playing in this game, you're still a human, you still got tendencies, there's still things I can exploit. So
The question right now is, who is Chris going to go with? He has so many characters. He can play Guile, he can play Ibuki, and it looks like he's going to go with Sakura.
I had a feeling, being a Sakura player in Street Fighter 4, that he was going to be pretty excited about the release. Going for that V-Trigger 2 as well. Be interesting to see. And actually the V-Trigger 1 from M. Bison. Seeing a lot of people go for that V-Trigger 2 because of the combo potential that it has.
Oh, it's Diablo Bison. Okay, he's from Indianapolis. He's a pretty strong player.
But his opponent is a strong player in his own right as well, as we were talking about. So I got to say, he's got a tall order.
Yeah, absorbing those fireballs just to throw them back at her. Jump in. Here we go. Did a nice chunk of damage. Great air-to-air. Diablo Bison ready.
Nice.
Oof. Don't whiff those big normals, bud. Not against ChrisG.
Trying to check that dash. Ooh. Maybe a little bit too far, yeah, but he is activated.
Yeah, he didn't believe in the Shoryu there.
Nice. Ooh, that crouch jab.
I thought that was gone, Capcom. You lied to us.
No, sir. Oh, a little bit too far.
Pops a V-Trigger.
Ooh,
that'll
good confirm.
First round going to Diablo Bison.
Man, he is, as a Bison player, he's actually super patient and just willing to sit back and wait for ChrisG to make the mistake.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you should do with Bison, in my opinion, man. He has big normals. You just have to place them correctly and make sure you don't get whiff punished. But other than that, he has a good anti-air with Crouching Fierce and apparently still Crouch Jab.
Nice. Immediate Devil's Reverse to get around the fireball, put some pressure on.
That Psycho Ball, that's a long-range poke even. Scissor kick to get in, pushing Chris to the corner. Forced to pop his V-Trigger. Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Mix up.
Just dashing up. Wow, that dash
all the way to the corner.
Far.
All the way to the corner.
Nice anti.
Yeah, that hitbox is definitely nerfed. All right, Diablo Bison playing patient. He has Chris in the corner. That is negative in V-Trigger.
Here you go. Ooh, the shimmy! Oh boy! And
got Chris to bite.
And he waited an extra second for Chris to bait. You know, like, it's like the I know, you know, I know.
Yeah, that was almost on reaction even.
That was crazy.
Chris is definitely going to switch. Definitely going to switch. He is not happy. I'm assuming he's going to go with either Guile or Ibuki.
I'm thinking Guile just because Guile didn't change as much as Ibuki did. I think that the V-Trigger 2 is something that you have to sit down with, as opposed to Guile. I think you pretty much play the same game. You just have to know about the nerfs that he got, right? So you can't use Bazooka Knee as much.
And there you go. Yeah, he is going to go with Guile. But does he go with V-Trigger 1 or 2? He is going to go with Knife Edge. Okay, V-Trigger 2. You can get some ridiculous damage from this.
His V-Trigger 2 is so sick. I mean,
and it's so much easier than the big damage you get from V-Trigger 1.
You thought Nash was cool because he can throw Sonic Booms with one hand? Nah, man, I can throw them with my feet. And I also think that this might be a little bit of a good matchup for Guile as opposed to Ibuki. That might have gone into the factor of choosing it. He can play the neutral a little bit better.
And Chris making up a crouch medium punch there. That's brave.
Nice, good patience. You can see, like, ChrisG is just so much more comfortable in these shoes.
Oof. Okay, here we go.
Nice.
Chris putting on the pressure. Sonic Boom. Get Diablo Bison walking forward. Gets him with the Michael Phelps jump and splash. Let's go.
Pushing him towards the corner, the no tag, but he gets to throw afterwards anyway.
Oh, wake up jab. No combo. That is plus on block. No! How do you eat that there? I don't know what Diablo Bison was doing. Maybe he tried to crouch fierce and was too late. Something happened.
I mean, that is a big boot, though. Ooh! Why are you sticking out buttons? Nice, I'll take that trade. Diablo Bison doing what he's been doing in every round, shoving ChrisG towards the corner. Nice, EX Devil's Reverse. He's just been a wall.
Oh, tried to go for that anti-air jab. You know, I was joking earlier, but it is a much worse anti-air now, and that's just probably out of habit.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to take a while to break those habits on your anti-air button choices. The white health building up on ChrisG right now. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That was like a 200 damage throw. Oh,
nice.
That should do it.
He's gonna be able to
No EX! Why did he not EX there? That would have done it. I guess Chris didn't believe, but still takes it with the jump back jab.
Yeah, jump back jab. Pretty good anti-air for most characters in this game, and ChrisG, man, it's kind of an odd phenomenon in fighting games, but like just being in your main, just being on your main makes your defense better as well as your offense.
It does. It gives you confidence to play the way you want to play. But Diablo Bison didn't look bad there by any means. Particularly, he had Chris on the ropes in the corner and just didn't anti-air a jump back roundhouse.
Yeah, like I was saying a second ago, I do believe that this is a pretty bad matchup for Bison. Guile just has so much strong control of the neutral.
Ooh! Ooh! Okay, here we go.
Catches him flinching.
Oh no! Gets jumped in on.
There you go.
There's the big damage.
That at least lets us know that he knows to do that, so even more surprising that he didn't do it beforehand.
Nice, throwing it back at him. Ooh!
Oh, trades. Nice block in the
block.
overhead. Keeping the pressure up with the Sonic Boom is going to do
I can't believe
it.
Chris threw that out.
Me neither. Hitting it
This
all.
is a very close match right now. ChrisG could find himself in the loser's bracket early if he's not careful against Diablo Bison.
A little early on the jump.
I like the back dash there. He just stood there and was like, nope.
Ooh, jump back, medium kick. Using the EX Devil Reverse, trying to get in. Nice, gets the throw. Finally going to get started. No,
How did
sir!
Chris know? Chris putting the pressure on. Has Diablo Bison in the corner.
Nice.
Gets the Oki set up.
Checking him afterwards, making sure he's playing safe, but
Yeah,
Diablo
it's gonna be
Bison.
a really tough comeback. All Chris has to do is just kind of poke at him, stay safe.
He does have that V-Trigger 1, though. Bison can make this comeback, but he jumps into the fireball.
Now when you jump into the V-skill fireball.
Unfortunate.
Rough.
Good showing to Diablo. I mean, he definitely wiped up that Sakura.